Morning, we're dealing with a lot of overnight construction. We have some exit 71. The off-ramp there is blocked off because of that emergency construction. Again, lots of road work across the state. We're also dealing with a first alert here, a crash in Newtown. Church Street closed at Artie Court. We had a car into a pole there several hours ago, still active here this morning. Roads could be wet, definitely dealing with some reduced visibility, and it's not a comfortable start as you're heading out the door, so crank that AC if you can. And again, no people, no pets left in those hot vehicles today. Let's quick check those vehicles. It's just going to be too warm for those cars here today and into the weekend, so just giving you that first alert. Also giving you the first alert, we had a lot of overnight construction out there, some emergency road work in Willington, 84 westbound, exit 71. The off-ramp there is closed. Dealing with the first alert, a crash from overnight, car into a pole here along Church Street in Newtown. That area blocked off at Artie Court. Roads could be a little wet, could be dealing with some reduced visibility out there. In addition to that overnight construction, another update coming up here for you at 5:30. Let's quick check. It's bound through Willington here this morning. Exit 71, the off-ramp there is closed because of that emergency maintenance work. We have a lot of overnight construction still scattered across the state. You can see all those orange icons here. And we're also dealing with the first alert in Newtown. This is along Church Street. That area blocked off at Artie Court because the car went into a pole several hours ago. So still active here. You can see a little bit of construction slow down through Waterbury. That's 84 westbound heading in toward the Mixmaster. We're dealing with some construction set up through the Route 15, 691, 91 corridor in Meriden. And a little bit of fog, maybe some damp roads to start as well. Not a great way to walk out the door. You'll need to crank the AC. No people, no pets left in those vehicles. Drive times, though, looking great. Church Street closed at Artie Court because of a crash from overnight. Car went into a pole there, so they're working to make some repairs. Roads could be a little damp. Visibility could be a little reduced. It's very hot, or I should say humid. A very humid start here, so get that AC cranking. Drive times, though, looking just fine. Let's quick check here. Up a lot of that overnight construction, but we are still dealing with the first alert. We got a crash from overnight here in Newtown. Church Street closed at Artie Court here. We've been told by DOT a car went into a pole. They're working to make some repairs this morning. Roads could still be a little damp. It is very, very humid. It's oppressive out there. You'll need to crank the AC when you get in the car. No people, no pets left in those vehicles. A little bit of reduced visibility out there as well to start. Drive times, though, looking just fine. It's some good news here for you if you're just joining us. We had an earlier incident in Newtown. Church Street had been blocked off at Artie Court. That just cleared, so back open here this morning. We're officially crash and incident free. No real major issues. We've got a lot of that overnight road work that has already wrapped up, so we're going to wait for that daytime construction. Now, as you just heard Scott mention, roads could be a little damp, a little bit of reduced visibility, but other than that, you should be in good shape to head out to work. Let's quick check your Connecticut. It's just going to be too hot and humid. It's not safe, so keep everyone in mind as you're heading out the door here this morning. A majority of the state, though, nice and quiet for this time of morning. Live look by the Bulkley Bridge, 84 east and westbound here in Newington along Route 9. Still dealing with some damp roads and a little reduced visibility. Live look in Waterbury by the Mixmaster and in Meriden along 91. Let's quick check talk about either. That's a little bit of good news, but we are dealing with some damp roads and some reduced visibility. Take a look here at some of that fog through the Plainville area along Route 72. Live look in Newton along 91. Again, we'll get you another update coming up in less than 10. We are dealing with some damp roads and some reduced visibility. You can see some of that fog here through Windsor right on the Windsor Locks line by the Bradley Connector and Berlin along Route 9 and in Meriden along 91. So good news is that we're crash and incident free. You can see how nice and quiet the map is across the state, not dealing with any construction. Wait for that daytime work to pick up in just a few hours from now, and drive times are looking very good. I'll get you another update coming up on WFSU Plus and the Wax in just a few. Right. Nice to see you.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Wow, it is soupy out there.
It's nasty.
It is downright nasty.
Yeah.
It is the first alert weather day because of the heat and humidity. We've been telling you about it for days. Plus, there's the possibility of some storms that could pop up.
All right, meteorologist Bill. Okay, here we got an update to a story we first told you about yesterday.
Yeah, they voted unanimously to push districts to enact stricter rules.
A lot of school districts have already started doing this with kids putting their phones away at the beginning of the school day.
Yep. I mean, I didn't have a phone when I was a kid, but we also didn't have the troubles. Yeah. You didn't have the type of situations that occur. I know.
So I think that that's the catch-22. You want the kids to be focused and learning, but you want them to have access to contacting their families and their loved ones just in case.
Just in case.
Yep,
I get it. This is a tricky situation.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving readers on hold.
So the lawmakers want cities and towns to agree not to sign any new contracts until they can take a closer look at the technology. 50 communities.
Story from your chief investigative reporter, Sam Spank. Flock told us that they did not sell data and access to any information recorded by the cameras any information recorded by the cameras is limited.
So, yeah, I think that some of the towns were saying the police use it for, open investigations,
right.
But after 3 weeks, everything kind of clears.
Okay.
So you can see that full story again, Sam Smink, right on demand now and on the WFSB News app or our website.
Essentials.
What you need to know about buy now, pay later programs before you start shopping. Here on Lost and Pound, we introduce you to one four-legged friend, maybe a couple,
yep.
who wants to become a member of your family.
Renee Tenino is live at Dog Star Rescue to try and find Milo, his
dog.
Yeah.
Hey, are you Spine and Disc offers a non-invasive treatment for lasting relief.
Karen, I actually found out how it works from Dr. Richard Carpenos and his patient Rick Fisher. Take a look.
Bounce back to September or into August here. Back to school. Shopping season already here. A new study finds many families will not pay for their supplies up front. Actually, almost half of American families say that they'll be using a buy now, pay later service, something like
seriously
Klarna or Shop Pay. I think that's how you say that.
Okay. Well, it spreads out what you have to shell out in 4 equal payments. Your consumer reporter Cassidy Williams reveals why they're becoming more common for everyday items. Buy now and pay later services of 4 payments is because any plan with 4 or fewer payments have less government regulations.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I realized that.
I didn't realize that either.
I don't like the idea of having something held over my head. I like to
pay it right up front.
If you can pay for it, pay for it. That means those programs don't have the same rules, though, to provide clear disclosures and protections like other credit programs. So, but more than half of American families.
That's amazing. Really amazing.
It's telling you what the economy is doing.
All right. Students are starting classes with all of the supplies that they need.
Yeah, no layaway here.
Yeah.
Morgan